What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel where I talk about trucking and real shit. All right, this is my pay stub from last week. Okay, this is my pay stub from last week. All right, the maintenance. I didn't drive a lot of miles. I don't even know how many miles I drove. We're gonna see how many miles I drove. It wasn't a lot. What I learned this week is you cannot be early for every shipper because it would eat up your time. I could have squeezed the extra load or two, maybe an extra load, but my time was ate up twice. And when I say ate up, I mean like 6 hours plus. So that's what I learned. If you're gonna be early, just call and let them know, can I get unloaded early? If not, your clock gonna be just ran down. So I drove over 2,500 miles. And this is how much I made. But you gotta understand, it's really not about the miles. It's about how much the load is paying. Okay? It's about how much the load is paying. And me doing the short runs, like the 488, that's a short run, 874. I could have squeezed another load in there, you know. But me doing the short runs and sitting on a load for so long left me with that. So Oregon permit, it was $82. I lost my fuel card right here. That's that 556. I lost my fuel card. And that 556 was like probably 500 something for diesel, and then the rest on DEF. That's the maintenance. All right, this is what I was left with. So when I do 2,500 miles, maybe I can try to get more money. This was 2,300 at first. I guess that was detention pay. They had an extra 200. But yeah, they're 488, 1,400 miles. Then 1217, 3,200. That's what I told y'all about that one. Iowa to Utah. And that's when they took that $800 off the top. That was really paying $4,000. All right. So this is what I was left with last week. I was expecting a little bit more, like 2,500. So I was just trying to see why I didn't get that 2,500. But then they took the 1,430, that 1,000 plus that 556. It's the fuel, so I use about 1,500. Okay, so anyway, I want to compare. I did not look at my paycheck stub this week. They just sent it to me. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to record it, and I'm going to be surprised also. I clicked on it like that, but I did not open it up. I did not open it up because I wanted to make sure it was a pay stub. But this is what I'm thinking how much it's going to be. I always have a number in my head. I did one load, y'all. I did one load. It was about 3,100 miles. All right. It was paying 8,300. That's from Washington. Then I stopped at Idaho to pick up. It was 2 pickups. So I picked up in Washington, Idaho, and dropped off in Massachusetts. It was paying $8,300. All right. We just gonna see how much my check is. 83 times their percentage. 1909. 8,300 minus 1909 minus the 1,430. We're just gonna say I use $1,700 in fuel, and we're gonna say minus 150 for the maintenance. Okay, let's see if my check looking like this. All right. You guys, this is my first check for the month. Last month, I was able to save over $5,000. I have rent, I have a car, I have actually have this Freightliner payment, and I was still able to pay over $5,000. I mean, save over $5,000. Okay. So this is my first time clicking on this. And let me move it to the side because of my address. Okay. I showed you guys that. That makes sense. Oregon permit. Okay. Oregon permit again. $53. I don't understand that. Going to Washington, I paid an Oregon permit. Leaving Washington, I had to pay another Oregon permit. I don't understand it. The maintenance was $94. I round to $150. The $14.30. All right, this is how much my check is. That's pretty good. And I said I used about $1,700 in fuel, but I only used $1,660. So this is what I thought it was gonna be, and actually it's about a little more, like $400 more. Not 400. I'm sorry. It's about some $40 more. But yeah. All right. So you guys, I'm not doing these videos so you could come to my company. I'm not trying to recruit anyone. If you like what you see, then you like what you see. If you don't, you don't. I'm saying everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on. They didn't take trailer maintenance out of 150. Okay. Yeah. So if you come to my company and use my name as a referral, then you do. I'm not going to give you half of my referral. You don't even have to use my name. I'm not trying to recruit people to come over here. That is not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to bring people. I'm just trying to shed light on lease purchase, okay? That's all I'm trying to do, shed the light. When I look up lease purchase company, a lot of people say, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And some people say, do it, but they never say why. I'm just showing you guys what you might want to see. And it's up to you if you want to do it or not. It's up to you if you want to do it or not. So right now I am in Louisiana. I just dropped off from Connecticut to Louisiana. I do not have a truck stop. I mean a trucker GPS. I've been using my phone GPS, you guys. So I have to buy a trucker GPS. I've been using my phone, and it's been real convenient using my phone. It's not a good idea. I don't recommend it. But like, they just say. But the reason why I use my phone, look, I want to show you guys something real quick. Let's just say. I can't really show this thing. Alright. If you're going to use your phone, I want to show you guys something. Like, act like I'm going to Iowa from Louisiana. This is what I do. I do have a map in my truck for sure. But I only used it twice this month. Or last month. See, I make sure I'm going to be on the main highway. I'm going to be on the main freeway. This is just Iowa City. When they say get off somewhere, I see how many times I'm going to be like on a road or in the streets. So I just look. I click on it and I look and see, okay, it's good enough for me to keep rolling. So every turn, I do that. Every turn I got to make, I do that. Like, let's just say, we already know this good. This the interstate. The interstate is good. But then it say, take exit 89. We don't know. River Drive Airport. We don't know if they're safe. Let me click on it. Looks pretty safe to me. It looks safe to me. And then you look to the right. It's open field right there. Like, trucks can go through. You see? That's what you got to do. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do. Even getting on the freeway. Let's see where we at. Right here. It looks safe. So that's how I do it. And it's been working for me. I am going to get a trucker GPS, especially being in the northeast or the northwest. You need one. But yeah, that's how I use it. Like, I know I get familiar with the road before I'm even on that road. Like, we already know US routes is for truckers. Let's see. I don't know where they coming from. I don't know how they did that. But anyway, look at this. Alright, guys, I just showed you guys my paycheck from last week, which was 2,288 plus this week 3,152. I made $5,000, over $5,000 in 2 weeks. That's cool. Last month, like I said, I was able to save the amount of money that I was able to save, over $5,000. This month, I'm taking a week off for Thanksgiving. I will let you guys know how that affected me, or if it did any. All right, so I'm gonna get off of here. Everybody have a blessed day.